Good morning, everyone. We're letting people in. As you get on the Zoom call, you will see my special guest, Santa Claus. Santa.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Good
Santa,
morning.
welcome. Welcome to the Zoom call. This is the last one of the year. Thank you so much for giving us a little bit of your time. I know you're busy. I know it's a couple of days before Christmas. I really do appreciate you giving us a little bit of time. How busy are you all right now?
Oh, unbelievably busy. It's crazy.
So are the elves, what are the elves up to? I know we have some elves on the call,
Yes.
and I appreciate them taking the time. So what is happening in the North Pole right now?
Oh, it's just a beehive of activity, and the elves are just going crazy. And Mrs. Claus is making cookies for them to keep them energized. And there's special high protein energizing cookie. And so they're getting ready. It's just a scramble, but everybody's in a good mood and real happy.
Well, that's really, really good. Well, let me tell you who we've got on the call today, Santa. And you all
Okay.
are welcome to keep your videos on. All right. So so that way you can kind of see what's going on. And Santa, you can keep an eye on them too. So we have a couple of council members. John Rutherford is on with his son, and Councilmember Tanya Hancock is on with her son. We have school board member John Little, who is on, I believe, with his son. Brenda Wynn, our county clerk, is on with her grandchildren. And Bill Young is on, who's the executive director of the Registry of Election Finance. I'm trying to figure out if he may be on because he's trying to check to see whether he's on the good list or the naughty list, I think. But so get into that for everybody who is watching, Santa. How do you keep up with that list? That's just amazing. And is it a big giant book? Do you do it by computer now? What do you do?
Oh yeah, it's by computer now, but I've got elves around everywhere, and they report in on a regular basis, and they even keep track of how everybody's doing on Christmas Eve, because it's real hard for people to be good on Christmas Eve because they're real excited, and they've had lots of cookies, and they're just kind of bouncing off the walls. So it's even on Christmas Eve, we're checking to make sure they're good.
So let me ask you this, because this has always been a question of mine. That naughty list, okay? Because I was on
Yeah.
it every so often. I may be on it this year. I don't know. But
I don't think you're on it this year
okay, good. I was kind of worried about
so
that.
far.
So far. So if I'm on the naughty list right now, can I, between now and Christmas Eve, get off of it?
Yeah, we basically look at who's been mostly good.
Mostly good. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's just a kind of subjective term. So
Right.
but you're always watching. So everybody needs to be good all the way through Christmas. Is that right?
That's right. One time I asked a little boy if he'd been good, and he went, uh, mostly good. But
Mostly good.
but my little brother, I don't know. He was trying to throw little brother under the bus.
So that
Ho,
is
ho,
something
ho,
that
ho,
people
ho.
should be really careful of, is that, mostly good. You should be trying to be good with everybody, not throwing other little kids under the bus, right?
Oh, right, absolutely. Because I know, and when I see people in person, like at the malls and stuff, I
Yeah.
can tell who's been good without even asking. Because the little boys and girls that haven't been good don't give Santa eye contact.
Oh, okay. I got it. All right.
That's
So
true.
everybody's supposed to be good all
Yeah.
the time, or most of the time, but particularly between now and Christmas, you want them to be
Yeah,
good.
because that's about the hardest time of the year to be good.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a couple more questions, and then we're going to open it up and see if the
Okay.
kids have questions. So tell
Okay.
me, what's your favorite type of cookie? Do you prefer one over the other?
Well, Santa's the original cookie monster. I like all kind of cookies, but a lot of kids they usually leave whatever their favorite kind of cookie is, and so a lot of them their favorite cookie is either, well, it's two of them, chocolate chip or sugar cookies.
Oh, okay. Do you ever eat so many cookies that your stomach starts to hurt?
Uh, well, if I get too many, I just share them with the elves and the reindeer.
And the reindeer. Okay, so
Right.
that's a good question. We had a lot of people ask that question. How are the reindeers? How are they doing?
They're doing good. They're real excited. They
Okay, so
look forward to this.
they know it's coming too, right?
Yeah, of course. Everybody at the North Pole knows it's coming. It's like we're on red alert.
All right, and so some of the kids ask, what do reindeers eat?
Well, there's a special reindeer kibble, and then they like to eat oats, and for treats they like apples and carrots.
Well, I'm looking at the questions to see if there's some reindeer questions. I'm getting lots of them in. Let's see. I do need to tell you, kids, that there are elves on this call.
Oh, I know.
You
I
can't see
know.
them. So Santa
Right.
brought along a couple of elves, and they are going to be sending you some messages. Okay, you can't see them because it's kind of magical. But and they're also, I know, hard at work, but they are sending some messages, so they are watching this. All right, so Santa, let me also ask you, particularly during this pandemic, you're taking steps to be safe. Are you going to be wearing a mask when you go out?
Yeah, I'm wearing a mask and a face shield.
And a face shield, so you're going to be very,
Yeah.
very protective. So
Right.
reindeers, are they okay? They're
Yeah.
good during the COVID stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
anybody
wear
sick? Anybody?
they wear face shields anytime, all the
Okay.
time to keep, stuff out of their eyes. But they're also wearing masks, special reindeer masks.
Special reindeer mask. And how is my friend Rudolph? Rudolph okay?
Oh. He's doing great. He's doing great. He's polishing up his nose today.
All right. So do they do any special exercises just to keep up with, so they'll be ready to go on Christmas Eve?
They take about a 30-minute walk every day, and then they do stretching before we take the flight, so they're nice and limber.
Okay. All right. And what time do you usually, I know there's different, hours across the world, but what time do you all take off usually on Christmas Eve?
Well, we take off as soon as we can, and we start in Asia, and then we move, across the globe, and we get to uh, the U.S. usually about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. All right. So everybody's supposed to be asleep. Is that right?
Right, right.
Okay. All right. So all you kids that are listening, I know you get excited, but you have got to go to bed. All right. Because Santa's not going to come until you're asleep. That's
Right.
just the way it works. All right.
And
So
it's
let me
hard to
ask you.
go to sleep. It's hard to go to sleep on Christmas Eve because everybody's excited.
Yes, I know. I'm excited. All
Right.
right. So I got a couple of questions for you that people also ask. Oh, they asked me about reindeers and whether the reindeers get along with the dogs.
Oh yes. Oh yes. They all have their own favorite dog.
Okay.
There's
So
lots of dogs.
yeah. So when they land on the roofs or whatever, they're fine. They're not going to bark or anything. They may
Oh,
startle a little bit, but they know.
the dogs stay at the North Pole to
Oh, the
keep Mrs.
dogs.
Claus.
But what about the dogs when you go out across the world? What happens?
Oh, they're just waiting on us to come back home.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Let me ask you this. People want to know how does your sleigh fly with the reindeers? What gets that moving?
Well, it's magic. It's really magic, and there may be a little bit of a And nowadays, a little bit of a jet propulsion attached to the sleigh. If
So,
we run
so it's
into a storm or something.
so it's magic. So you're not going to really tell me how that works. Is that right?
No, Santa doesn't give out his secrets.
All right. Well, so the big question that I've always had, Santa, is what happens if you have a small chimney? What happens if you don't have a chimney at all? How do you make that work?
Well, there again, it's magic. But there's often people leave out a secret key and they tell the elves where the key will be. The
All right.
kids don't know where the key will be.
So you're not going to tell me that one either. That's kind of a magic
No.
secret.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Um, all right. So I had heard about that key being hidden. So that's magical new too. So the
Right.
reindeer, you, the elves, they all know, correct?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
All right. Um, let me ask you a couple of questions about the pandemic because we have kids from all ages on this. So you've been being safe,
Right.
wearing a mask, social distancing. So everybody's going to, the hope, if a lot of people are hoping for a good 2021, that's what they really want for Christmas is some better news for everybody. So you got any good news for us there, Santa?
Oh, yeah. They're already starting the vaccinations of healthcare workers here in Nashville, Davidson County. And pretty soon it will, other people will start getting the vaccine, people in nursing homes, and then people over 65. And then pretty soon after that, the general population. And that will be a big, it's almost as big a deal as Santa trying to, in terms of the logistics, getting it all together. But it's down to a science, and the military's involved, so it'll be done well.
All right. So let me ask you one other question, and then I think we're gonna open it up and see if any kids have any questions just right off the top.
All right.
All right. So when you're up there flying all over the world, do you ever see any planes up there? Do you ever see anything really interesting when you're flying around up there and flying all over the world on Christmas Eve?
Oh yeah, yeah. You see a lot of planes, but of course NORAD helps us keep track so we avoid any flight patterns.
So you may want to explain that to the kids because I've seen, Santa, that on Christmas Eve, if you watch the news,
Right.
the news, particularly usually it's the weather people, but they're tracking your movement. They know kind of where you are.
Right.
So you work with NORAD, and NORAD can kind of figure out where you are, and they kind of know when they're not going to tell anybody exactly where you are because you're kind of magical, but they're keeping up with where you are as well. So they're helping you. Is that right?
That's right.
That is
They're
remarkable.
part of the system.
Okay, one last question, and then we open up everything, okay,
Okay.
to the kids. So the question is, when you do all this work on Christmas Eve and you get back to the North Pole, are you just exhausted?
Oh, yes. First thing I do is go in my lounge chair and just collapse and usually fall asleep, take a little nap. But Mrs. Claus has a big breakfast prepared for all of us.
That is so cool. Are the reindeers tired?
Yeah, they're tired, but they love it, the trip.
Yeah. And what's your usual Christmas breakfast? See if it's like mine.
It's a lot of different stuff. Everything from oatmeal to eggs to toast, biscuits, sausage, bacon,
Wow.
because different elves like different things. There's even vegan sausage for some of our vegan elves.
Vegan sausage, that's really cool. I kind of forgot. So does everybody get together? Is it like a giant breakfast for everybody, all the elves?
Oh, yeah. It's a big celebration.
That is so cool. Way to go. All right, so Joyce is helping me with this, and I know we still have the L's on the call. Joyce, can we open up the microphones?
So we should be able to open microphones. So why don't I do this? Because just so everybody's not, I'm going to do based on my screen going across, and we'll try to get everyone. So Lorinda, do you want to unmute? And do we have a question for Santa?
Oh, we just want to tell Santa thank you for coming and talking to us today, and we look forward to seeing him Christmas Eve. Don't we?
Hey, how are you?
That's Gabriel, Santa.
Yeah, hey Gabe, how you doing?
Good.
All right, have you been good this year? Have you been good this year?
You
Yeah,
Mostly
mostly good,
good.
huh? Oh, oh, oh,
just,
oh.
tell him hi, and we'll see you Thursday.
We see you Thursday.
Yeah, you will.
All right, very good.
Thank you, Santa.
Thank you.
So
Santa.
who else has questions for Santa? This is a big
So-
chance for you all. Yeah.
So Rachel,
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead,
Oh,
Jacob.
okay, there's Rachel. Okay.
Say your names. Say name. We're not muted. Go ahead. Say your name.
so hey, can you tell me your names?
I'm Sophia. I'm Jacob.
All right, Sophia and Jacob. All right. Well, it's good seeing you. You all been good this year? Yeah.
What do you
How about-
want for Christmas?
Oh, I want a metal detector and a bunch of Legos.
All right.
Bunch
Well,
of
that
legs.
should be easy.
And Sophia, what do you want?
I want a stuffed animal puppy.
All right.
Santa, are you writing that down?
Yeah, I got that down. It's already on the list.
Oh, okay. A stuffed animal puppy. Very good. All right. All right.
Okay, so moving right along, Lauren, do you want to unmute for a minute?
Hi.
Do you want to introduce us?
Hi, I'm Lauren. This is Rosemary. Rosemary, can you say hi
All
to Santa?
right. Hey,
Hey, Rosemary.
Rosemary.
We've been very interested in Santa this year, so we're glad that he's taking time to talk to us.
And do you know what Rosemary wants?
Well, as you can see, she's very into books right now. So
Good.
never have too many books.
That's right.
Maybe some blocks, something to build with. She's pretty easy at this point.
I have met Rosemary, and I think is she on her third language now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure. We're moving right along.
Yeah, she's very, very smart. Yeah, she's just very
Is that
smart.
funny?
How old is Rosemary?
She's 14 months.
Oh, good.
Okay. You gonna tell her?
Okay, moving right along, let's go to Jane. Jane Bourne, do you have some kids there?
We're here. Yeah. I think my daughter Diane might want to just say hi to Santa.
Hi,
Hey, Santa.
Diane.
Hey,
Hi.
Diane. How are you?
Hey, what do you want how's the reindeers?
Oh, they're doing good. They're all excited.
How do you keep them healthy all year long?
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about that earlier. They like oats,
Uh-huh.
and then there's special reindeer kibble nowadays, but they really, for treats, they get apples and carrots. So they stay healthy.
But they exercise every day, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were
Uh-huh.
talking about that too. They walk for 40 minutes every day.
Ooh.
And, yeah. And so they get lots of exercise.
Uh-huh.
And then
Now,
they do stretching right before we leave the North Pole.
Yeah, I heard you say it. Do you have a veterinarian up there that keeps track of their health too?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Have to. Have to.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you. Mhm.
Thank you. Okay, Baxton. Baxton, can you unmute?
There you
Hi,
go.
Santa.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good. Are you having a good Saturday morning?
Yes.
What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
Cereal.
Oh, good, good. Well, that's, have you been good this year?
Yes.
I can tell. Yeah, I can tell you've been good. And the elves have reported that you've been mostly good.
What do you want for Christmas, Paxton?
A goal.
A soccer goal?
Yes.
Do you play a lot of soccer?
Yes.
All right.
Very
I
good.
bet you're good. Are
Okay,
you good
thank
at
you.
soccer?
Thank you. Okay, Daniel.
That's you.
There's Daniel. I see Daniel.
Hey, Daniel, how are you?
Good.
Good. Have you been good this year?
Yes.
I know. The elves are giving a good report. And they say, you know, I talked about this earlier. Most kids are mostly good. Can't be 100% good, but you look for the overall record.
So Daniel, what do you want for Christmas?
Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
All right. Did you know that, Santa?
Yeah, it's on the
you
list.
had that. Okay.
Yeah.
And
But
anything else?
It's good to
Yeah.
confirm everything that's on the list.
You
All
want to ask
right. Anything else, Daniel?
How do you go?
go around the world so fast?
How do you go around the world so fast?
All right.
So Santa, he's asking you how you get around the world so fast.
Oh, how I get around the world so fast. We talked about that a while ago. We've got radar, so we know where we're going, and NORAD keeps track of any airplanes that might get in our way and guides us around them. But it's magic. The sleigh is magic, and if we run into any storms or anything, we've got jet propulsion so we can get through it.
That is really cool. That is really cool. So we can keep up with you. So Daniel, you can watch that with your dad. You can actually watch on the news. They can kind of tell you where Santa is. But then you always have to remember that you got to go to sleep. You can't. Yeah, because he can't come until you go to sleep. Okay.
Right.
When I was a little kid, I tried to stay up, and then eventually I would fall asleep. You know, just one of those things. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so moving
Thanks,
along, Chad, do you want to unmute?
Yeah. Hey, Santa.
Hey, Chad, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
Chloe, did you have Santa?
Yeah.
What did you have?
How do you get into the chimney? Because we have a glass.
So we have a fireplace that's enclosed. She's wondering how do you do those?
Oh, well, a lot of kids ask that. Well, it's magic, and Santa usually makes arrangements with your parents so that he has a secret way to get in, and they make sure that I can get in the glass fireplace. Yeah.
Awesome.
You know how handy your dad is at doing stuff, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought you did.
So what do y'all want for Christmas?
I want a Barbie camper and a Barbie closet.
Yeah.
Barbie closet. Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Barbie's got all sort of stuff.
As far as Dean, I think he'll just take some food. About his favorite thing these days.
All right.
He's really cute.
So how old is he now?
He's about 8 months.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Well, thank you,
All
Santa.
right. All right. It's good seeing you.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And
right,
Douglas?
And Douglas and Kate.
We're down to just one in Douglas. Kate
Kate ran off.
Kate ran off. How are you,
And Douglas,
Santa?
you got any questions?
We do have a question. Is it okay if I ask you, Santa?
Yeah.
Okay, your beard is so beautiful. What are the oils and creams that you use? We want to buy them.
I got a special beard oil. You know, you can buy beard oil nowadays, and it's unscented. But on Christmas Eve, I have a little spice I put in it, Christmas spice, so I smell like Santa Claus. You know, so.
What do you think? Should we get it? Ooh, what's beautiful. We love it. Do you want to tell him what you want for Christmas? No?
No, yet.
We're still deciding what we want for Christmas.
All
And
right.
Douglas, do you have any ideas what you want? What are you deciding between? What?
What are you deciding between? We got some ideas from these folks. We like the Barbies and the Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, so that would be a little Googling.
Just a little, yeah.
Well, and Douglas, decide soon, okay? And then you have to let your parents know so they can pass it along. All right?
No.
Thank you, Santa.
All right. Good seeing you. Have a good day.
Emmett and Liam?
Yes, I want a huge Hot Wheels track and a million Hot Wheels cars.
Oh, I hear that a lot of people ask for the Hot Wheels. Yeah, that's a big one.
I know what I want for Christmas.
What do you
What
want?
do you want?
Tell them what you want.
I want a.
He wants a snapping flower and also a Goomba.
Legos and foam puzzle pieces.
All right. All right. Very good.
So what's your grandma want?
And a tablet.
All right, of course.
What does your grandma want?
I want us all to be COVID free. Did you see my question?
Amen.
And I also want it to go up and down, and also a ramp, and see how much speed it catches. And I could connect it to my tiny one so it could be farther.
Oh, farther. All right. Whatever that was.
Whatever that was, that's cool.
The
Very
tiny
cool.
one is going to go, when I hit it, it's going to go.
So that's
Something else I
what-
want for Christmas is a brand new piano because the other one at my house broke and
You all right? Papa already has a new piano.
yeah, but that one's too small. So I need a bigger one.
Of course, of course.
I need it to be bigger like this, the size I am.
Yeah, right.
And
Hey, Sam, you got
What's your
that?
favorite?
It's gotta
What's
be
your
big.
favorite? Yeah, I got
Big.
that. What's your favorite cookie? This.
What's your favorite cookie?
chocolate chip. My brother doesn't like chocolate chip cookies.
What's his
He
favorite
only
kind
likes vanilla. He doesn't like
Okay.
chocolate pudding either.
Okay.
All right. Say goodbye.
That's
Say
good to
thank
know.
you, Santa.
Thank you, Santa.
It's good seeing you. Merry Christmas.
Okay, so I've lost him here. Okay, we're going to go up to my kids, the ones running crazy behind the screens up here. Elena, Hayden, can you unmute so Elena can talk to Santa? And Ruthie and Carson?
Say hi. Ow! 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 Say hi.
Hi. How are you all this morning?
Hayden, you need to unmute.
There we go.
Ruthie says hi. Hi.
Hi.
For Christmas.
What do you want?
I want a PS5 and a dirt bike. Ruthie, what do you?
Hi.
My God.
Elena, what do you want this year?
Ow!
Okay, we're going to move on.
What is
Mine are going
Aunt
crazy.
George
If anybody wants my address to drop off alcohol, feel free to ask me.
You want
Joyce,
rum for the eggnog?
Yeah, with eggnog.
For the eggnog. Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to see the best baby on here who's not shown her face yet? Where's Miss Tilly?
I just got a message. I think Tilly is asleep.
Well,
Is that right?
wake Tilly up.
Tilly
doesn't like to be woken up.
Tilly is the vice mayor's new grandbaby.
Oh.
That's right. And I'm getting a message, and she is still asleep right now. So
right.
she must have had a long evening last night. So she is
Yeah,
still
she's
asleep.
probably excited about today's call.
That's right.
So does any other adult, I mean, we don't have to be little kids. Who else wants to ask?
So
Just
Joyce,
raise your hand.
Joyce, did you get John Little?
Where is John Little? Is he still on?
I see him down there in the bottom part of my screen.
Where am I missing? Oh, there he is.
He
I'm
is.
missing him. Okay, unmute John Little.
So John is John Jr. there, Little John?
Is Little John there?
Yeah, Little John just fell downstairs. His feelings are hurt.
Is he all right?
Tell him to come back over here so Little John can talk to Santa.
Let me. I'm going down and ask him what he wants.
You got a bunch of people with you, don't you?
I see.
Joe fell down the stairs.
It looks like the president-elect is there with you, John. There's John.
Little John.
Oh, okay.
Sorta.
I want two monitors with a 240 hertz PC with good specs.
All right.
Pretty good. You got it down. I think you got it. Hey,
yeah.
Santa, have you got that one?
Yeah, it was on the list.
Also,
Okay.
another thing I want a Ducky One Me keyboard and a Logitech G14 mouse. Thank you.
Good.
Very good.
Yeah. I'm asking Santa if we can work on that. I don't know. Sound like some college stuff, but we'll see.
Yeah, I asked one little boy what he wanted for Christmas one year, and he said bunches and bunches and bunches of stuff. And I said, well, we can't give a whole lot of stuff, but we'll see what we can do.
You only have so much room in the sleigh. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
All right, Joyce, have we got any other kids on here?
I don't know. We got some adult kids. We've got Audrey's on, and we've got Aaron and Mary. Bill Young, do you want to talk to Santa? Is anybody else?
There's Bill. Bill, you got anything you want for Christmas?
Jim, I just want a better 2021.
That's what we all want for Christmas.
That sounds like a plan.
Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas to all.
Merry Christmas to you, Bill. What about, I see Andy. Andy, you're a big kid. What do you want? You got to unmute, though.
I'm the same with Bill. I just want a better 2021.
All right.
Yeah,
I think
it's going to be better. I think it's going to be better.
All right, Joyce, anybody else that wants to get on there?
I think I'm trying to look. Is anybody else? You're just going to have to flip on, because if you've got your, I think we pretty much got everyone, unless Audrey, what do you want for Christmas? Can you unmute?
Oh, I just want to, I agree with everybody else. Better 2021 and lots of time with family.
All right.
We got some catching up to do, Santa.
Yeah,
I want cash, Santa.
Thanks for talking with us, Santa. It's really fun to see you this morning.
Well, thanks for being here, and thank your daddy for letting me be here.
Thanks, Audrey. Well, I think, Santa, we got to everybody. So very good. You've got your list. Do you have any final words to all these kids that are on this call? Anything you need to
just remember to be good, stay good. The closer it gets to Christmas, the harder it is to be good, because particularly on Christmas Eve, you eat a lot of cookies and sugar, and you get excited, and it's hard to go to sleep. Sometimes you want to fight with your brothers and sisters, and you just got to stay good right up until you go to sleep.
All right, so everybody listen to Santa, because Santa and the elves and the reindeers are all watching. You all need to be very, very good as you can be, all the way through Christmas. And then we start again, right, Santa? You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Vice Mayor,
Yeah.
is Miss Lori back there? Does she have anything for Christmas? Is she still back there behind?
She's over here making something for Christmas. Do you want anything for Christmas?
No, I want everyone to be kind to each other.
Lori wants everyone to be kind to everyone. Okay.
Yeah, that's the big wish on Christmas.
That's the big wish. All right. Well, everyone, thank you. Elves, thank you for being on the call and helping. Joyce, thank you for all the work that you've done on these calls. We're off for the rest of the year. We'll start back, I think, next year with some interesting stuff going on. And but anyway, I want everybody to have a safe and wonderful holiday. Enjoy your Christmas. Enjoy New Year's. Be safe, but love to everyone. And again, everybody be good. And we will see everybody, if not before, we'll see everybody next year. All right. Everybody, happy holidays. Thank you, Santa.
Merry Christmas.
You got stuff to do. Tell the elves and the reindeers I said hello, okay?
Oh, all right, will do.
Thank you,
Merry
Santa.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas.
Bye.